Okay, here is questions 8a and b on page 24. This is again another form of incomplete dominance. You can see this one here, lots of intermediate inheritance, lots of blending of different genes or different alleles to get these different flower colors in this particular variety of plant. So it's saying different variety, homozygous, light, crimson. So they give you a bit of a legend here to help out. Pure breeding genotypes and phenotypes are as follows. So these are the pure. Again, pure means another word for homozygous, right? The same. So if I have a capital R with a superscript P, capital R superscript P, that's going to give me a deep, so a very darker crimson color. If I have capital R, that's going to give me a light crimson, a little bit of lighter color. And if I have little r, it's going to give me yellow, a yellow plant flower. So it says when two purebred P1 parents are crossed, only scarlet red flowers are produced. So they're giving you the genotype right here. So we can add on to this. So here's part of our legend that they've given us. Those are all the homozygous guys. But when we have some hetero things going on here, we get some blending being produced here. So let's add to this legend. If I have a capital R with a P and a little r, that's going to give me scarlet red. So let's just say scarlet. I don't even know what these colors represent. I need my daughter here for that. She knows all these different type of colors. So scarlet red. And it says when another pair of pure breeding P1 plants are cross-pollinated. Again, this P1 just means first generation parents. Only orange flowers of offspring are produced. So we got another kind of blending going on. If I have a capital R with an R, that's going to give me an orange, an orange color. Okay, so we have some more legend that we can fill out just by taking a look at those type of crosses. So let's take a look at question number 8 now. It says indicate the genotype, phenotype of the of a cross between parents with genotypes capital R P with a little r, capital R P with a little r. Okay, so if I take a look at my legend, we're taking two scarlets and we're crossing them together. So if we know the genotype of the parents, we can proceed to step 3, which is the Punnett square. Capital R, P superscript, little r. Isolate these genotypes into gametes, just like we've been doing all this time. And now we're going to bring these guys together. So capital R, P, capital R, P. Take a look at our legend. If we have that in a homozygous, that is deep crimson. Whatever color that is. And keep on going. Capital R, P with a little r is going to be, we added that to our legend. That's going to be scarlet. And if we go capital R, P with a little r, that's going to be another scarlet. And little r, if we go back up to our legend, we can see that's going to be yellow. So out of the 4 boxes, 2 of them are going to be scarlet. 1 of them is going to be deep crimson. And 1 of them is going to be yellow. Okay, there's our phenotypic ratio of those offspring. Let's take a look at this question here. It says, what is the what phenotype is predicted if you have a flower with the genotype RPR? Now we didn't see that in our legend, did we? But we can see something here. If we take a look at the P allele, the R with the capital P, that gave us deep crimson. And the 2 R's gave us light crimson. So let's just draw that in here. So this is a bit of a stretch. This is tougher. But what they said, just to transfer that information, we said if we had an R with P's, that gave us deep crimson. And then it said if you had R's, that gave us light crimson. So if we had one of each, doesn't that seem kind of like a blend? Right? A blending of the two. So they're saying if I have the the R with the P and an R, that would be the blending of the two. And if I had the blending of the two, we could see it'd be some kind of blend. That would probably eliminate these guys and you'd end up with just a crimson. Would be the predicted phenotype of this particular blend of genotype between those two. A little bit of a stretch. Not going to see any kind of questions like this on your, hopefully not on your final or your unit exam, but if you do, this is kind of the prediction that you can make based on that information. Okay, any issues, just give me an email. Thanks, guys.